Hello, fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us along with your family, friends, and others who have supported you throughout your academic journey at Lakehead. I'm Nishit Trivedi. I'm so thrilled to be graduating with my master's in computer science from our exceptional university. The program will begin shortly. So while we wait, I encourage all of you to gather your family, friends, and supporters, whether they are with you at your home or they're watching virtually, to celebrate this special day with us. The program will begin shortly.
Hello everyone, my name is Cassia, and today I am so very proud to be graduating with my Honors Bachelor of Commerce from Lakehead this year. To make the most of our special celebration, we want to hear from you. Share your experiences with your fellow graduating students by tagging your social media messages with hashtag LakeheadGrad. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will begin shortly.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Harsh Khilnani and I'm graduating with my Master's in Computer Science degree. Don't forget to also join us for the faculty convocation ceremonies taking place the week of June 7. Celebrate your achievements with your fellow graduating class. The ceremony will begin shortly.
We made it. Thanks for joining us today to celebrate Lakehead University's 56th Convocation. My name is Abby, and I'm graduating today with a Bachelor's of Education. Don't forget to also mark your calendars for your faculty's Convocation ceremony so you can celebrate alongside your classmates. The program will begin shortly.
Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored graduates. It is my honor to sing the honor prayer song for you today. It is called Miigwech Gije Manito. Thank you, Great Spirit, as I continue my journey. Miigwech. Oh, Miigwech.
Bonjour, greetings. Thank the Creator for such a beautiful day, and all of you that have gathered on this very important day for our graduates and our faculty and our friends that have made this event happen. Nase bujo gichimanatu kanagamanu kamgigishak nashomusak nakomusak minwa abanojin woshe abanojin. Migwach gichimanatu mashakwanagis minagishikat. Thank the Creator for all of the graduates that have come here to LU to work with us, learn from us, share with us, for their families and their support, for the faculty that have supported and shared their knowledge and wisdom with these students. I thank the Creator for having them brought here safely, and I ask the Creator to take them home safely and wherever they go in the world. And whatever it is that they will do well. So until we see you again, Pamapi, Minwaku Wapman, Miigwech.
Welcome to Lakehead University's 56th session of Convocation. I have the distinct pleasure of being Chancellor of Lakehead University, and it is my great privilege to declare this convocation open.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the invite. My name is Peter Collins. I'm the chief at Fort William First Nation. I've been the chief since 1998. It's been a long journey, and lots of opportunities for me to learn and meet a lot of people. So Chancellor McLeod, President McPherson, it's always a pleasure to see you. Even though we don't get to see each other in person nowadays, we get to see each other virtually. And I love to continue working with the university. I love to promote education in our community. To the graduating students of 2021, you have made your families proud. You have made your communities proud. You have worked hard in a pandemic world, in a virtual world. Education through virtuality. I know it must have been a challenge when you're trying to live in the world we live in today. Many opportunities will arise from the success that you have built for yourself. The opportunities will be endless. Education is an important tool to guide you in a direction that will help you bring wealth and happiness to your family, will give you a strong outlook on life, will guide you in the right direction. We at Fort William are always honored to be here, to be part of your celebration, your success stories. We look forward to working with you in the future. Hopefully we get to see you in person soon. I know as we go forward, the pandemic is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination, but your celebration will be long-lived in your minds, in your family's minds, and you have made your family proud. You have made your communities proud. You have made all of us proud of the work and the journey you have embarked on to get your graduation and to be a part of this celebration. So on behalf of the Council of Fort William First Nation, on behalf of the 2,500 members I represent, we welcome and congratulate you. We hope to see you in the near future, and we look forward to being a part of your success story. The opportunities will be endless for you, and we look forward to working with you. On behalf of my council again, congratulations and thank you for the invite. Miigwech.
Graduates, as we come together today for this special virtual convocation ceremony, you should be so happy and proud of the hard work, thinking, and commitment that has brought you to this day. I wish we were able to share this celebration of your accomplishments together with your family and friends and with your Lakehead family on our campuses. While the pandemic has limited our ability to come together in person, it has not limited the significance of your exceptional achievements and the promise of future successes that stem from learning and living these past years as a Lakehead University student. You have accomplished so much here at Lakehead, and we are hopeful that your efforts going forward will make our world a better place. We are especially proud of how well you've adapted to the challenges we have all faced this past year and how you have demonstrated your resilience and spirit and ownership of your learning goals. Back in 2018, Paul Davidson, head of Universities Canada, stated, "The role of universities is to build resilient, persevering people who are fluent in cultural diversity." That resilience comes from learning to see opportunity in problems and to be determined to do the hard work to realize those opportunities. And this is ever more crucial when quick, superficial, disappointing fixes are presented at every turn. The theme for our most recent Lakehead report to the community was hope and resilience. The report opened with, "In times of adversity, hope is the thing that gives us strength. Lakehead University is a community where hope runs deep because our students, faculty, staff, and alumni are committed to looking beyond ourselves, to offering the best of ourselves." Our report featured stories and videos celebrating inspirational achievements by students like Fatima Ahmed, a 2020 Bachelor of Ed graduate. She's already taught elementary students at the schools in Nunavik, assisted in the fight against HIV in Botswana, and worked with women's development officers in the South Pacific, and served as the executive director helping youth in Inuvik. We celebrated community-engaged scholars like Canada Research Chair in Sustainable Food Systems, Dr. Charles Levko, who works closely with grassroots organizations like the Indigenous Food Circle to find solutions to create a more equitable food system. And our proud alumnus, the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Canada's Minister of Health and the Federal Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay Superior North, who's been at the forefront of Canada's response to the pandemic, leading a complex health response as a global pandemic turned our world and country upside down. Our world and plans are so different now from what was in place when you entered Lakehead University. However, our strategic priorities and specific hopes for you are still strong and fitting today. Lakehead's fundamental strategic priorities are focused on growing our excellence in teaching, learning, and research in a manner that's accessible to all. We believe that everyone from every region and country should be able to access the same opportunities for social and economic mobility. Our mission to be an innovative, comprehensive, innovative university, to think more deeply about what we do and why we do it has never been more important, and that we share and collaborate for the greater good. For the second year in a row, Lakehead University has been recognized as one of the top 100 universities around the world in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. The impact rankings are the only international performance tables that assess universities against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These interdependent goals address global challenges facing the world, including poverty, inequality, peace and justice, and reflect the grand global challenges Lakehead focuses on through its teaching, research, and partnerships. You, our newest class of university graduates, are even more well prepared to lead the lasting transformation our world needs now. While experiencing the tumult of this pandemic, we've become profoundly aware of how well we've adapted to learning from one another, to sharing resources and expertise, and to seeing ourselves as members of communities collaborating for the betterment of our shared social, economic, and physical well-being. We hope you have become more confident in how to use a wider range of technologies to help you connect and thrive in your chosen careers and professions with new levels of effectiveness, whether neighborhoods or hemispheres apart. To families and friends who have supported and encouraged our students through their personal triumphs and tribulations, we are so thankful for your efforts and hope you see this as your day of achievement too. I and many of my colleagues have also supported our own children, partners, and friends who have embarked upon this and completed this important journey. And we so deeply understand and sincerely applaud the personal, emotional, financial dedication that this journey inevitably requires. Congratulations to you, too. Graduates, this is a time of great change. As both a graduate of Lakehead University and a global citizen, you are poised to create a better future for yourself, for the communities you choose to impact, and for our world. All of us at Lakehead hope you will look on your time here in this spectacularly beautiful part of Canada and in our online communities as a positive, transforming experience, learning and living with amazing students, friends, staff, and faculty who've all done their best to make this day possible. Keep us in your hearts and your minds as you, our exceptional 2021 graduates, make our future brighter. We look forward to learning about your many successes. Thank you. All the best. Miigwech.
I am David Barnett, Provost and Vice President Academic at Lakehead University, and it is my distinct honor to recognize our distinguished colleagues who have been awarded Professor Emeritus in 2020 and 2021. The title of Professor Emeritus is offered to faculty members retiring this year from full-time academic life while holding the rank of professor or associate professor at Lakehead. Today, we are pleased to recognize the following individuals for their years of hard work and dedication to Lakehead and to our students. To begin, from the Faculty of Education, Dr. Patrick Brady, Dr. Teresa Soka, and Dr. John O'Meara. From the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences and the School of Social Work, Dr. Marg McKee. From the Faculty of Natural Resources Management, Dr. Nancy Lukai and Dr. Reynold Polke. From the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities and the Department of English, Dr. Mike Richardson. And lastly, from the Faculty of Science and Environmental Studies and the Department of Biology, Dr. Doug Morris, and from the Department of Economics, Dr. Michael Shannon. Congratulations.
Each year, Lakehead University grants honorary degrees to individuals in recognition of their extraordinary achievements and remarkable service. These individuals have each made a substantial contribution to the university or to our communities and regions and support the values of advanced learning and the pursuit of knowledge. This year, we are honored to recognize 3 exceptional individuals. Rosalind Lockyer, recognized for her incredible efforts in building Perros Center for Women's Enterprise, working with diverse populations, including Indigenous people, people with disabilities, seniors, and youth at risk, with particular emphasis on women. Rosalind was called one of the most remarkable social entrepreneurs in the world by the Ontario Government's Office of Social Enterprise and received the International Award for Woman of the Decade in Community Leadership from the 2018 Women's Economic Forum in New Delhi, India. The Honourable Murray Sinclair is an Anishinaabe and a member of the Peguis First Nation. He's a 4th degree chief of the Medewan Society. He was the first Aboriginal judge to be appointed in Manitoba and was Canada's 2nd. He served as the co-chair of the Aboriginal Justice Inquiry in Manitoba and as Chief Commissioner of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. As head of the TRC, His Honour participated in hundreds of hearings across Canada, culminating in the issuance of the TRC's report in 2015. The Honourable Sinclair's 94 recommendations from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission report are transforming Canadian laws, universities, government agencies, and the very fabric of our Canadian lives. Donald Patterson is a successful local and internationally recognized businessman who joined the family business Patterson's Global Food, an international agri-food conglomerate. He ultimately served as the chairman of the corporation before he went on to chair the newly formed T-Baytel Corporation. He was instrumental in transforming T-Baytel from a city department to a fully independent corporate entity with a modern governance structure. The Patterson family, through the Patterson Foundation, are also remarkable supporters of our local and regional communities, supporting education, healthcare, social welfare, and the arts. Madam Chancellor, it is my great privilege and pleasure to request on behalf of the Senate of Lakehead University that you confer on Rosalind Lockyer the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. Murray Sinclair, the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa. And Donald Patterson, the degree of Doctor of Commerce honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit Murray Sinclair to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa. Rosalind Lockyer to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. Donald Patterson to the degree of Doctor of Commerce honoris causa. I am now pleased to invite our honorary degree recipients to address Convocation.
Chancellor McLeod, President McPherson, Board of Governors of Lakehead University, faculty and staff, family members and parents of the graduates, and honored graduates. Today's an important day for you. It's an important day for me too, because through this ceremony, we are joined together in a particularly important event where we are now part of a family of graduates from this particular institution. And I want you to know that I am honored to be among you. I am honored to be with you on this day. And I also want to acknowledge that those elders and family members who are here, who are representing you out in the community, for whom as well you speak, and to whom you speak, and who are important to you, and to whom you are important, I'm sure are also particularly happy to see this day. For one thing, they think that now you're going to be able to move out and get a real job. But the reality is that you will always be part of their home. And so I wish you well on those endeavors as you begin this new journey in this part of your life. I remember well a day like this many years ago when I was a graduate and was honored to be able to have present with me not only some of my family members, but also my mentor, the one who helped me make the decision to go to law and to graduate, and who supported me emotionally and mentally while I was in law school, and helped me understand what it was that I was being challenged to understand and deal with. He was an important guy. He's left us now, but I will never forget him. His name was Jack Walker. And alongside of him was my good friend also. His name was Howard Pauley. He later went on to become the Premier of Manitoba. Both of them helped shape my career. And that speaks to the fact that when you leave this institution and you start your footsteps in that chosen career that you have made, you must look for those mentors. You must look for those people who will help you. You must understand the importance that they will play in your lives. And you must be willing to be guided by their thoughts, their influence, their leadership, and their modeling of behavior. You already have been able to follow the models of behavior in your life, your parents, your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters. But now these new models that are coming into your life, these new mentors that you're going to have, are going to be particularly important to you. Do not be afraid to listen to them, to follow them, but also be courageous, be brave. Understand that you are now your own person. You have a responsibility to be that person as well. One of the great challenges that we face as human beings growing up is to understand what our purpose in life is. But in order to accomplish our purpose, we have to be unafraid to seek it out and to attain it, to work at getting it. And I wish you well in that endeavor. You will have among you as well your colleagues, your friends, your fellow graduates today, who will, I'm sure, sometime in the future and from time to time in the future, also be part of your career development and growth. Don't be afraid to include them, to consult with them, to talk with them, because they are important to you. They will have learned at your side as well. And because of that, they know what it is that you have had to face in order to get to this point in your life. This is an important achievement. Never downplay it, never understate it. You are now an important and significant contributor to our society, to your community, to your family. I wish you well in your endeavor. I am honored to be among you. Thank you very much.
This is a great day. Congratulations to you, the Lakehead graduates, your parents, and supportive friends. You should be proud. Sincere thanks to Lakehead University Chancellor Lynn MacLeod, Dr. Moira McPherson, President and Vice Chancellor, Lakehead University Board of Governors, faculty and staff, and special guests. Without others supporting you, success is difficult to achieve. Time does not allow me to thank all of my supporters, but a special thank you to my husband of 53 years, Carl, my grown children, Tanya and John, and my grandchildren, Emma, Mac, Will, and Charlie. You are my joy, my heart, and my support. Another thank you must go to my Paro family, the women I work with every day, and the organizations supporting this work. You know who you are. All of my family, associates, and friends, you made this possible, and for that I am hugely thankful. This honorary doctorate means a lot to me because it represents my life mission, values, and goals. I hope to give you a short message that may support you while playing this great game called life. Something to keep in mind when you celebrate success or have a setback. I hope you will have many great days like today, but see this day as a time for reflection, time to ask, what are my values, goals, the steps needed to reach my goals? What do I want to achieve next? What is most important to me? What do I see for myself 10 years from now? What do I want to change? These are the questions that matter most, often the hardest to answer, but it takes practice. You need a long-term vision, but be open to change and unexpected opportunities because they will come. Consider all opportunities and welcome a challenge. But when a crisis hits, say with strength and courage, it is not game over. Again, this is a time to stop and reflect. You have what it takes to get through difficult times. You have to bring out your resources from within. Then look around you for supports that will see you through. It may take time, but you will learn again and again that you can get through whatever challenges you, one step at a time. When I was 45, a long time ago, I was diagnosed with the big C. As the doctor talked about my chances for survival and what he recommended I do, I heard nothing. Only you have cancer. Well, I went home and I thought about it, and I thought about my husband, my children, my parents, so much to leave behind, so much I still want to do to achieve, including living to see my grandchildren. Then I said, well, it's not game over. And I said, Roz, you have to take charge and take chances. I vowed to plan, to prioritize the important things in my life, the things that I needed to do first, the things I needed to do next. I wanted to live a life that made a difference in some way, whether it be a short life or a long life. I decided to return to university as my first step. It would give me time to reflect on who I was, the person I wanted to be, and what I wanted to achieve. It was in university that I realized that for women to have choices and to change direction in life, they needed money in their pockets. For example, when working with women in abusive relationships, I saw that many remained in these situations because they were financially dependent on their abusers. But then, looking around at other women's lives, I realized that for all women, whether in crisis or not, if they didn't have access to or power over their own money, they couldn't make choices and important changes in their own lives. The world for women is not the same as for men. So I took time to think about why the world's systems challenge women and are even more challenging for women who are Indigenous, Black, living in poverty, or women just considered other. I decided that I would work towards making a difference for women. I asked myself, how can we get money in women's pockets? How can we support women to make decisions in their life and in society? I decided to work together with women to become leaders and entrepreneurs despite the challenges. On this path of working toward change, much has happened, times of celebration and times of challenge. At each turn, I took the time to reassess. I would sit on a rock somewhere or stare out at the sea and say, well, here you are. It is still not game over. Where have I succeeded? What are the challenges? What will be the next step? It is time to make one more step forward. Work together with those around you to make the change you want to see in the world. It is never game over. This is a new day. This is your adventure. Live every moment.
Madam Chancellor, President McPherson, fellow honorees, graduates, faculty and staff, and all distinguished guests. I'm humbled to be recognized by Lakehead University with this honorary degree of commerce. My family has been associated with Lakehead University for several generations. It's an institution that we've supported and that we've been very proud to have as an important component of our community and of our region. Graduates, as you know, we're all living in interesting times. A world pandemic has tested us in so many different ways. There's been loss of jobs, there's been loss of freedom, and there's been loss of life. Not to take away from your years of hard work to graduate, but this past year has probably taught you more about yourself than any other time in your life. You've recognized your ability to be adaptable, to be flexible, and to be resilient. If you can use those qualities and those experiences in your life as you move forward, you will be successful. More than anything, I wanted to be there with you today. I wanted to shake your hands. I wanted to feel your energy. But here I am in front of a video camera trying to connect with you. I expected things to be different. I'm as disappointed as you are, but in the spirit of celebrating your remarkable accomplishments, let us embrace the new normal. It's been a while since I've had to sit down and think about my career. Reflection has made me realize that I've had a diverse professional experience, and it's been with an interesting cast of characters. Some of my experiences were anticipated, but most of them were unexpected. and none of them were dull. Graduates, from here on in, you will follow a long and winding road. I'd like to help you deal with some of the bumps in that road with 4 nuggets of wisdom gleaned from my experience. Number 1, work hard to get beyond the insecurity of thinking others are not interested in you and your success. Let me explain. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. It's intimidating, it's uncomfortable, but this is what will move you forward. Find the courage to go outside of your comfort zone. Do not take no personally. Putting yourself out there is how others are going to see you, what your strengths are, what your skills are. It's the only way for them to know what you are capable of. Number 2, be prepared to tell your own story. Tell it in your own way and tell it from the start. If you let others tell your story, it will be their version of you, and it won't be who you are. This is a challenge at times. Learning to represent yourself and your capabilities will take you a long way down the road to career and to life fulfillment. Number 3, always work on career development. Find a mentor. Live a full social life. Develop contacts and connections within your chosen field and every other aspect of your life. If I've learned one thing in life and in business, it's that you can do very few things alone. Everyone needs help. It comes either through networking or partnership or mentorship or simple serendipity. You're in the right place at the right time with the right skills. Number 4, belief in yourself. It'll take you a long way. So believe in yourself. In closing, my final thought after a year of uncertainty is expect the unexpected and embrace change. Please accept my congratulations on your graduation and my best wishes for every success in the future. I'm honored to be recognized today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Patty Haidu, Canada's Minister of Health and Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay Superior North and a proud graduate of Lakehead University. It's my honor to offer congratulations to the 3 recipients of honorary doctorates this evening. I'm also thrilled that I know all of them personally. Murray Sinclair was one of the first individuals I met when I arrived on Parliament Hill in 2015. Of course, his reputation preceded him. A hard-working senator, focused on the hard work of reconciliation, he offered many people like me, seeking to further that cause, his wisdom, his attention, and his patience. Murray, I am so thrilled that you are joining the Lakehead family. Next, Rosalind Lockyer. Rosalind has focused on the economic success of our region her entire career, and with a special focus on women's economic success, Rosalind and I got to know each other very well in those early days in my political journey. I want to thank Rosalind for everything she's done for our region, for the economic success of our country, and for fostering the economic recovery of women across this country. Your work has left a legacy. And finally, Donald Patterson. Don Patterson and I met early on in my election efforts. He and his wife Lori were so kind to me. And when I learned about his award for his legacy work in standing up T-Baytel as an independent corporation, I couldn't have been more thrilled. Donald, you left our community a treasure, one that we're all proud of and one that continues to give back each and every year to the city. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all three of our recipients. You are all joining the Lakehead family, and we are so proud to have you amongst us. Have a wonderful evening.
Madam Chancellor, graduates, and special guests, I am Angie Maltese, Chair of Lakehead University's Board of Governors. Today, we are honoring two exceptional individuals who have made incredible contributions to the growth and development of Lakehead University. Seppo Paavalainen, born and raised in Northwestern Ontario, served as a lawyer for over 40 years, enjoying his interactions with clients on issues that mattered to them. For 17 years, he also served as honorary consul for the Republic of Finland here in Thunder Bay. Seppo was actively involved in giving back to the community, having served on the boards of the Northern Ontario School of Medicine, Canadian Swami Foundation, Lakehead University, and Swami Kati of Thunder Bay. He is also an active member of various service clubs and community groups. Vince Mirabelli was also born and raised in Thunder Bay. Vince grew up in an Italian immigrant family where he was taught the values of hard work and the importance of family. Vince has enjoyed a successful 14-year career as a realtor. He has generously supported Lakehead University over the years and has given back to the community in many ways. He is actively involved with many charitable organizations, including the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Foundation and Camp Quality. In 2019, just 2 years ago, Vince was named as an honorary alumni for his contributions to Lakehead and our students. Madam Chancellor, it is my great privilege and honor to request, on behalf of Lakehead University's Board of Governors, that you confer on Mr. Seppo Paavalainen the title Fellow of the University, and that you confer on Mr. Vince Mirabelli the title Fellow of the University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon Seppo Paavalainen the title Fellow of the University, and Vince Mirabelli the title Fellow of the University.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Karen Boz. I'm the president of the Alumni Association of Lakehead University and a proud graduate of the Business Administration Program 1992. It's my distinct pleasure to address you in your celebration today, to bring greetings on behalf of my fellow board members and our extended alumni family. I remember my graduation day with anticipation and excitement, but I was also a little sad as I thought my time with Lakehead was coming to an end. Like you, I became an alumna and quickly realized that my time with Lakehead was far from over. I was joining a network of over 65,000 proud alumni, living and working in over 103 countries all over the world. You are now part of this extended family of amazing individuals. You are Lakehead for life, and I hope you continue to engage with us. But what does it mean to be Lakehead for life? It means being part of a family that engages, celebrates, and shares within our communities. We do this through a network of chapters, alumni ambassadors, regional activities, both in-person and virtual, because who doesn't love Zoom, and varsity engagement events when our Thunderbolts return to action. It also means that each of you will be receiving this alumni scarf and pin. The Alumni Association is very excited to share the news that going forward, the scarf and pin will be mailed to every graduate. And we made some small changes to the scarf, so you will be the first class to receive and proudly wear the new version. I can't wait to see pictures of you with it on. I encourage each of you to stay connected with Lakehead and follow your alumni through the website, social media, our alumni e-zine, and Journey magazine. Moving forward, your uniqueness will come from what you value, the path you follow, and the decisions you make. You have exemplified the very best of Lakehead University, the often unconventional and always exceptional. Once again, on behalf of your fellow alumni, congratulations on crossing the finish line. Take a moment to enjoy your accomplishments, good luck on your new journey, and always remember that you are Lakehead for life.
I would like to offer my personal congratulations to each of the graduates on your achievement. I cannot begin to know the challenges that many of you have faced and overcome to get to this point. I do know that for all of you, the last year and a half have tested your commitment, your adaptability, and your resilience. I know too that the faculty and staff of Lakehead University have worked continuously to ensure that you are provided with opportunities to learn that are as accessible and supported as possible. I trust that despite the unusual challenges of your last semesters, you leave this university with an enthusiasm for learning that will last you for the rest of your lives. I cannot begin to foresee the challenges and the changes that you will encounter as you move forward from here. Your world is not the world I have lived and worked in. It will not be the world of your parents. It's the world of my grandchildren, and it is a world that you will help to shape. I do believe that as graduates, you share a willingness to set goals and work towards them. I am confident that you will be open to new ideas and new approaches. I ask that you stay aware and engaged participants in your new environments, and that you remember always that you can make a difference. I hereby declare this convocation closed.